Hello everyone. Hope you all had a great weekend and a fun-filled Monday. As it is Monday, it means time for spooky places. And this week is part 2 to New Mexico with more fun places that appear to be haunted. The first stop this week is I don't know if I'm saying this correct or not. Cimarron, St. James Hotel. Witnesses have reported apparitions of a strange short man with pockmarks called the Imp, along with numerous other events have occurred in the hotel. Room 17 is haunted by a female ghost in what is now called Mary's room. In that particular room there is a strong odor of perfume, and if the window is left open she will knock upon it until you close it. Room 18 is haunted by a man that was killed after winning rights to the hotel in a poker game, and they say he is so violent the room is padlocked and no one is allowed in there. A local says staff members occasionally enter the room to refill his Jack Daniels, and afterwards he seems to come downstairs and wreak havoc on the place for about a month. He does not want anyone in his room for any reason. Sounds like an interesting place. Moving on to Deeming, New Mexico, Holy Cross Sanatorium. Was a military base in World War I and a TB hospital during World War II. In the mid-70s, there was a devil-worshipping cult that used it to sacrifice animals. It has one remaining building. All others were torn down due to being old. This building is definitely haunted. Witnesses have heard noises from the upper floor and seen lights near the fountain at night. It has tunnels that lead from northwestern part of town to the southeastern side of town, which ends up at the airport. They have all been caved in. It has been a place for teenagers to go and party. Different people have experienced something in that, what they call the altar room. It is a shadowy figure that lurks just inside the doorway. There's also a cemetery just in the north of the building. Graves disturbed and a large cross has been cut down. Town legend says that the teenagers that cut it down in the 70s all died that year. Houses around the area also reported to have paranormal activity. The Holy Cross in recent days has become a dangerous place to be. Murders have been committed there. In the last few years, a gang has killed a peer as a sacrifice, and a lover's quarrel is the demise of a man in a drain pipe. The place also has been that of a graffiti artist writing their names or the names of their favorite bands. Now gang names and signs are all over it, marking it as territory. Sheriffs patrol it often and now run people off who are in there and possibly arrest them for trespassing. We'll move on to Mesa Double Eagle Restaurant and Peppers Restaurant. Ghosts have been photographed and witnessed there. Aristocratic residence on the plaza was built in 1849. Here, a petite Spanish maid, Inez, was stabbed to death by her mother, Sonora Misa. The son was stabbed himself and died just days later. The Carletta room, the scene of the tragedy, has a reputation for cold spots, a woman's laughter, and the apparition of a small woman in black skirt and white blouse, and a strong scent of perfume. The Double Eagle Restaurant and Pepper's Grill are both in the same building. And the last stop for this week, none other than Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, the hospital located at 800 East 9th Street. Ask any of the hospital employees that have worked there at the Sierra Fiesta Hospital for any length of time, especially if they worked at night shift. They will tell you about paranormal experiences they have had. This is an old hospital built early 1950s, and as a result tends to have a lot of sightings. Nurses will tell you that they will hear the sound of a baby crying a day before a baby will be delivered. There have been numerous times night shift staff will see ghosts out of the corner of their eye, only to disappear when they turn to get a better look. Beds are raised and lowered by themselves without anyone at the helm operating the bed. Linen closet doors would open on their own as one would pass by. When the hospital first opened, nuns operated it and would cook brownies for the patients. The nuns are long gone and do not work in the hospital anymore. However, there have been several sightings of the nuns cooking in the little kitchen area in the hall on the second floor. Also, once in a while, the smell of brownies cooking can be detected, but no one is cooking. Well, I hope you enjoyed these spooky places this week, and I'm wishing you all a spooky night.